Hey guys, I'm Tamaravona and I'm here to elevate your everyday. So I'm kind of in a slump at the moment. I just turned 21. I graduate university next year with my bachelor's in marketing and an already completed minor in communications. I was genuinely stressed beyond belief in 2024, and 2023 wasn't even that good either. Now that I feel like I have a better grasp of what I actually want to do, now is the time to capitalize off of that and actually get the gears rolling. So guess what I'm gonna do? An experiment! I'm gonna get deep with you guys here. In 2021, as basically immediately after I got into university, I got into what I'd consider my first serious relationship. My issue is that I consumed my entire life surrounded by that relationship rather than focusing on my mental health, my well-being, and actually setting myself up for success. Like I envisioned my future helping out my partner rather than myself. Basically, my issue is that I formed this dependency and lost all sight in my future. Again, no hate towards my past partner at all, but it's just the way I set myself up back those past years definitely stuck with me until relatively recently. It was to the point where I have my own car, I have free will, I had quite a bit of free time even being a college student, and I would still be too afraid to do tasks by myself, like simply going to the grocery store and getting necessities, because it felt like I needed someone there to actually feel good, like to feel accompanied. I didn't feel comfortable being alone by myself. It's also kind of crazy how all over X, formerly Twitter, whatever y'all want to call it, I've been seeing a lot of inspirational quotes about people who have been feeling the same type of thing, where in 2024, 2023, I feel like especially COVID has changed a lot of things about me and other people, but I can't obviously speak for them. So now that I actually realize, I'm not a kid anymore, I need to grow up. Now's the time I need to set goals for myself that aren't the usual ones that I typically do and that I typically fail to do. So before I get on with this video, if this were to be a message to anybody at all, make sure to put yourself first. If you were to envision yourself in 10 years, whether you have a partner or not, make sure that you envision yourself being the best version that you can possibly be alongside your partner, and make sure that you're with someone that doesn't deteriorate your goal path, that doesn't deteriorate your life path. And I'm not saying that you can't get married. I'm not saying you have to be alone for your whole life. But when it comes to anything life related, put yourself first. That goes your mental health, your education, your physical health, your career goals, anything. Now that I got that off my chest, let's talk about my goals. I know the trend is that the experiment only lasts 6 months, but your girl is busy. I balance 2 jobs and everything. I need some more time. So we're going to do it over the course of the year. We're going to be dividing this experiment over 6 different parts: mental health, physical health, career, finance, image, and social media. Because I am a marketing student, I do want to make sure that I can formulate my social medias to be in my benefit when it comes time to looking for jobs. So let's start with the first one, mental health. I have truly been struggling with mental health, especially when it comes to like anger and how I think and how I act out in certain situations. Like if I were to have a bad event happen, like let's say a breakup or something, I view myself as the worst person in the world. Everybody hates me, and it's like everything that I've accomplished over the years just completely flew out the window in the matter of minutes, in the matter of days. Over the past few months, I've definitely been working more on healthier ways. Like for example, if I were to get mad, I don't immediately jump straight into action. I just more so reflect on, this is really going on in my life right now. What's the best way of action? For example, at my university, they have the gym for free, which technically for free, it's coming out of our tuition, so it's technically not free, but I like to think of it as free. So I've been using those resources to my benefit. First off, I want to find 3 different ways to calm myself down when it comes to hectic situations. I want to stop using anger all the time, more so use clarity in my mental mind and think about every single solution rather than just one, or rather than just the worst one. 2, I want to find more friends in person. This is gonna be a little bit more difficult because throughout my years of university, I had like 1 friend group, but I kind of disbanded from them around the end of freshman, beginning of sophomore year. We just kind of went our own ways. Because I graduate in December, I'm not really gonna be on campus anymore, so I'm thinking, what's the best way to go about this? And this is actually beneficial because this allows me to start enrolling in clubs or camps, or even if I were to do one of those fitness courses, maybe sip and paint or something like that, doing things that's typically out of my comfort zone, which is also beneficial to mental health, to introduce myself to new people, new cultures, new actions. Number 2, physical health is my most important, if not one of my most important things that I want to change within the year. I am 21. I was born in 2003. I am way too young to be having heart problems. I can't even lie to you. way too young. Because I used to be allergic to so many things when I was younger. And so when I was in 5th grade, almost 6th grade, I got unallergic to many things other than tree nuts, sadly. And I still remember the taste of Nutella. I haven't actually really watched my diet. I think because as a kid, I missed the flavors of dairy, of peanuts, of gluten so much. I have a little bit of an unhealthy relationship with food because of that. I'm not saying that I want to go on a diet at all, but I definitely want to use this time to change up some things in terms of substitutions to better my gut health and to lose some weight. I'm not one to really like numerical goals. That's why I'm doing this experiment in the first place. So I don't want to say, I want to lose 40 to 50 pounds by the end of 2024, because I know that's only going to put more pressure on me. So instead, we're going to take it this way. I want to go to the gym 4 times a week. Doing 4 times a week can also balance as mental clarity from all that, while also putting an effort to better myself physically. This can be whether cardio, arms, legs, I don't know, whatever I find on TikTok that's trending. Can't even lie to you. That's where I get all my workouts. Also, I want to eat out twice a week max because I'm on EBT. I'm a college student. If you actually work on campus in terms of work study, I'm 99% sure you're automatically qualified. So I've been using that to my benefit. But I will say that even though I have EBT, I still eat out a lot because, like I said, I'm a busy person. So sometimes I just don't have time to cook myself food. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But it's gotten to the point where it's my EBT is here, but it's I need to use it. So eating out twice a week is not necessarily restraining me, but it's forcing me to have to make more of my own food, which means I also know what I'm putting into my body. I can balance it, I can control it. Also, this is a little bit of a bonus, but having a workout buddy would actually be very good too. I go to the gym very early in the morning because I start work at 8 a.m. So it might be a little hard to find someone who's gonna be up at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. to work out with me, but that's why it's a bonus, because I understand that is more so dependent on another person, and I would hate for another person to be dependent on my goals. Also, I feel when it comes to accountability, you can have 1,000,001 people cheering for you, but you're the one that has to open the door at the end of the day. You're the one that's gonna have to put in the effort, wake up in the morning, and put in effort to become a better version of yourself. I'm a marketing student, so building up my career in 2025, especially right now, is a must. In 2024, I'm actually really proud of myself because I got my dream job for right now, which is a social media assistant for my university. I've had the pleasure of attending events, making content, editing, attending meetings. It's just really helped me understand marketing, actual promotional services rather than just editing on a service and uploading to TikTok twice a day. I've also had a couple 1 to 2 time gigs with other companies, such as going to an event for them, editing a batch of content and sending it over to them to post on their social media platform. So that has been good exposure as well, and also a great portfolio builder. So my first goal is that with job shadowing opportunities, I want to get at least 3 job shadowing opportunities this year. And what that is, for those of you who don't know, is following a person who already has the job that you're looking for. So in December this month, what I did is that I went to a hockey arena and I toured with this lovely, amazing person. She showed me around. She even showed me to a meeting. She essentially just showed me around of what it's like to be in marketing for a sports company. It went beyond knowledge that I've even thought of, so I thought that was really cool too. So the 3 types of marketing job opportunities that I want is gaming, I really, really love gaming. I'm also a gaming content creator as well. Sports, which I've already done one, but I want to do another one since they did invite me back, which I thought was lovely. And I also want to do brand marketing. So that's like working for your favorites, facial care, skincare, makeup care, something that's like a brand. Another thing is that I also want to learn Premiere Pro and everything Adobe. Right now, I currently use a couple softwares that are more so for like phone editing. They're easily guided. They're beginner friendly. Because I pay subscriptions for them and I already have Adobe from my school for free, it's like, why am I sitting here paying for it? It's kind of stupid. I tried Premiere Pro. It's a little difficult. I can't even lie to you. It's a little difficult, but I know that as a marketing student, knowing how to use Adobe software, which is also I consider heavily used, to be very, very beneficial. So we're gonna work on that. It's like no hate to the platforms I use right now. Very, very good, especially for those who are looking to lean more into content creation, but I'm looking for something else. And lastly, I want to land 5 FIVE 5 marketing gigs, promotional gigs when it comes to companies. Whether it's a one and done, whether it's like a little summer sale they're having, that would also be really cool because I need to build up my portfolio before I graduate. So everybody around me knows I'm not the best with money, okay? I understand I'm not the best with money, okay? That's why I have the positions I have right now, because I know I'm not good with money. And I know it might sound crazy, but I'm admitting this because I want to be held accountable. I know accountability is the first step to growth, and that's what I'm doing right now. So for finances, I want to save up $15,000. With that $15,000, I also want to incorporate a form of passive income that's different from stocks. Stocks is something I do want to venture into, but I want something that's actually going to make me passive income rather than something that's more so like a gamble, like a bet. This is also going to be a little tricky because in April I want to move out of my dorm. I'm also going to a couple gaming conventions, and there's also a couple other things that I want to get to also better my marketing career. It's like I could wake up to $20 to $50 in my bank account, but I'm $20 to $50 richer than when I went to sleep, right? And then lastly, I also want to pay off my credit card. That is going to be really huge, especially with the steps I want to take after college. Let's say I want to get a new car. Let's say I want to get my own place. That's actually going to be really, really huge. I'd say ever since middle school, I was really, really self-conscious about my image. Over the past couple of years, my self-confidence has definitely grown, I'd say, but it's grown because of myself. I want to express myself within clothes more. So what I want to do is I want to adapt 2 new styles. Little insight about me, I actually had chest reduction surgery because of medical reasons. It was literally hard to work out with it. I've been so conditioned to wear, the baggy shirts and the baggy pants, and nothing wrong about it. I actually really, really love wearing baggy clothes, but I noticed that they're the literal, all my wardrobe is. They're literally all my wardrobe is, and I need to change it. I also want to get, as you can see, I actually just got this necklace for Christmas. I gifted it to myself. I love gold. I feel like accessories can truly make an outfit. I'm not gonna sit here and say if you don't have jewelry it's gonna break an outfit. No. But I feel like with me having, maybe a ring, a bracelet, maybe even an anklet, and maybe like another necklace to wear on top of this one, it would help me a lot more. It would help me stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit more. And also on top of this image, I want to post my fits on social media more. I feel like I post a lot of the chest up rather than my full body, which I feel like if I were to post more of those fits, it would help me feel more confident to style myself like that more rather than being in the same box I've been in since middle school. Now the last one is social media. And also, like I was saying earlier, with social media, I hate using numerical goals. I used to do those types of things, but then when you become busier and busier in life and have less and less time to hit or to take the steps to hit those numerical goals, it gets harder and harder every day, and that makes you feel guilt. That makes you feel less motivated to what you want to do. So let's take the steps now to just cut out all the numerical stuff and focus on the things that's actually going to make you a better content creator. Here's kind of how I'm looking at it, because I feel like that came off a little bit aggressive. You can't force someone to follow you. Instead of focusing on how many people are following your content, focus on self-reflecting, self-criticizing your own stuff, and seeing what you can change to make it more appealing to viewers. I want to post 4 videos a week. I feel like if I were to do 7, it'd be way too much, especially with my schedule. So I want to be consistent. I don't want to post every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday. I just want every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I just want to make sure that I'm posting a certain amount of times a week. That's also another great portfolio builder that also can be paired with career a little bit. And along with this, I know this is numerical, but I'm thinking about it a little bit differently. I want to post one YouTube video a week. Editing YouTube videos will also force me to learn Premiere Pro, Premiere Illustrator, maybe to add like little effects on the screen, and so on. It's kind of like killing two birds in one stone. I feel like I've been editing so much short form content rather than long form that I'm not really stepping outside my box. All these goals are possible. And for those of you watching, any goal that you have in mind is possible. You could have one person or you could have a million people cheering you on, but at the end of the day, you're the one that needs to step up. You're the one that needs to attend these events. You're the one that needs to actually get up out of bed and work towards your goals. Nobody's gonna sit here and work towards your goals for you. That's for you to do. We're always in like this constant state of growth, but it's the way that you view your growth that's gonna make you a better person overall. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and make sure to also leave a comment down below if there's anything that you'd like me to make content on. Also, make sure to hit the links down below to follow me on my other social media platforms, as it helps me tremendously on my road to growth. And as always, I'm proud of you all. Bye!